Good evening, everybody. Welcome to El Toro Dice Club. Mr. and Mrs. El Toro here tonight again. So today, I wanted to address a couple things. One, Mr. Jose Ocampo, your question to me on the comments was, at what point do we actually stop? Great question. We never got to it, but whenever you have a blackout here, the minute it starts paying a black and then some, we're going to regress down to a quarter. So hopefully we'll be able to see that happen today. I do thank you for the question though. Also, for Chris P, thank you so much for bringing this up to my attention. As all of you know, my back was bad and sometimes I'm not thinking straight, as usual on my videos. But one of the things about power pressing for me, so that you guys know, is that I'm scaling this down for most shooters, or most players. When I do play, I power press and I throw money. So when I was doing the video yesterday, I want to apologize because there were some inconsistencies between day 1 and day 2. And it was pretty obvious. I went back and looked at him and I thought, well, God dang it, here I am. I'm power pressing the way I power press at the casino. And the day 1 at the video was not really a true power press. Not the way I do it, at least. So thank you very much, Chris P, for bringing that to my attention. It does not go unnoticed. Again, I'm here for you guys. That's what I'm here to do. And if you see the inconsistencies, I do apologize, but I will address them in the videos. It's been a while since I've made them, so I know there's a lot of mistakes as well. So anyway, guys, I like all the comments. Like. Shoot, that was awesome. Hopefully everybody's had an opportunity to talk to Sam Green or email him. I put the email, it's in the description, so you should be able to get a hold of him pretty easy. And if he doesn't, just send him an email and he'll respond back to you. And what else was I going to talk about today? Let's see. David De Los Santos. There you go. Appreciate you watching. I appreciate your comments. And I still have not heard yet from the bone thrower, but I'm sure I will in the next week or two. Hopefully we will get an opportunity to play together at some point. And let's see who else got here. Darren Kennedy, thank you so much. Chris B, thank you so much. Hardway Joe, I see that you got the response that you needed from Dice Sniper 55. Thank you, sir, both of you. I apologize. I just don't really get to the comments much. So I think we've spent a couple minutes here. We need to start moving forward, guys. So here, what we're going to do today is we're actually going to do the craps regress to power press with a lower strategy, just like what we had. And I'm going to be consistent with my first video. So again, I do apologize. Mama's going to be shooting the dice again. She's going to just pick them up and throw them. Kind of like what I said before, strategy's got to be solid, you know, if they're going to perform. So what we're doing here is we're buying in. We got $500 bankroll again, right? Next day, $500 bankroll, and we are buying in with another 90 bucks. We are going to take our $4 and we are going to play our hard ways. What we should have been doing last time. I know you guys can't see them, but I'm going to put them right here. So it's going to be that's the 2, that's the 4, this is the 10, this will be the 8, this will be the 6. Okay. Again, I apologize because I don't have a whole lot of table set up and I don't have the cameras right. I apologize for the lighting if it's really bad or inconsistent. You know, I guess it looks all right. Shadows everywhere, but you know, hey, it is what it is. All right, so we're going to be playing. We are off. Everything is off on a come out roll. So we're off on our place bets. We're off on our hard ways, and we are going to actually start doing this smaller power press. But we're gonna do our 2 hits and down. Again, I did see the inconsistency, so today we're actually going to play it just like what we did day 1, because we were pretty profitable. All right, dice are out. Here we go. Random shooting. 7. Doesn't hurt me, doesn't help me, doesn't do anything for me. Just get it out of the system, right? Again, these are 2 dice, y'all. Random as it gets.
Holy cow. I have been shooting so many 7s lately.
There's combination number 2. We've seen a 4-3, now we've seen a 6-1. I guess a 5-2 comes next. 6-3-9. Okay. So we're going to move our point to the 9. And we're hoping, again, that our shooter does hit some of our numbers here. Some of our point hitting numbers. 5, 3, 8. Fantastic.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, so on our 8, one of the mistakes I made last time, but I'm not going to make it this time, is this. Remember, we're regressing 2 of our numbers that we've got extra money on, and we're going to be regressing down to table minimum, both the 6 and the 8. Okay, that's our $35 regression. The reason we do that is because I want to get on profits as fast as I can, right? We want to minimize our exposure as well that we have out here on the table. So yesterday's video, if you looked at it, this is kind of how I actually play it, is I regressed down one of them, but I left the other one up. So when she threw the 7 out, I was losing an extra $25 that I really didn't need to lose. So today we're doing it the way I set it up for you guys as the strategy for the, I don't want to call the term low rollers, but I want to use it for the person who buys in at $500.
Conservative.
Conservative, there we go. Thanks, babe. Conservative players, even though this is not a conservative strategy at all. All right, 5-1-6. Okay, we're going to go ahead and collect on our 6 because we're still waiting. Golly, can't grab these things. We're still waiting to hit our 5 or 9. That'll be our second regress. Our profits are going to be right over here. Our bankroll and our profits, so you should be able to see them right there. Can you see them on the computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Okay, you can see them, right? Yeah, we're kind of doing this tag team. My table's a little backwards from where I need to be. I've got a monitor set up now, guys. So heck, this is I feel like I'm at a full production company. No more craps playing. I'm a producer. Kind of like color up. All right, ace deuce. Doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. It's kind of a free roll that doesn't pay us anything. All right. Again, looking for the 5 or 9 to come out. 6, 4, 10. It's nice. So we're going to go ahead and drop $1 for that. We're going to get paid $10 for that 10. It's actually 9 for 5, but I'm going to throw $1 because I want to collect some red chips for my bankroll. Okay. Again, looking for the 5 or 9. We're looking for our second set of numbers or pair number press. 4, 2, 6. Okay. Let's see. We hit the 6. You know what? I owe $1 for that hard 6. I forgot. I owe another $1 for the hard 6. So that's $2, right? So then I'm only going to pay myself 5 on this 6 right here. Again, I keep forgetting these hard ways. You know what? Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to slide these hard ways over so I can see them on the actual table on my side. Hard ways are on again. All right, dice are coming out. We're looking for the 5 or 9. Again, it's our second set of numbers, second pair of numbers that we've pressed or that we've stacked more than minimum place bet on. 6, 2, 8. It's turning into a pretty good roll actually, which is good. But you know what I mean? We'll still collect. We'll still collect. I'm going to collect 6 here because we've got to put $1 back up for the hard 8. We're still going to collect our $6 and $7 at a time. There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that, right? Another 8, okay? And you got to keep track. You got to pay 6 because I'm putting that one back up. You got to keep track of how much money you're actually collecting. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is this. We've now hit that 8 3 or 4 times, which is the same thing as hitting the 5 or the 9, isn't it? So now you probably don't have to wait to start pressing. You could start pressing here at this point. Does that make sense, guys? So we've hit the 6 and 8 combined, I think, 5 times. Same thing as hitting one of these 2 numbers. So 4, 2, 6 is going to pay our 7, right? We're going to go ahead and bump it up, That dollar that we just took off is gonna go back to put the hard 6 back up in play. Okay, so now we're starting our press. We're actually on profits. 426 again, nice, very nice hit. Okay, that's gonna pay 15 for one. We're actually gonna get paid 14 because I need the ones at this point, like that. Taking this down, we're gonna go to $24 now on our 6. Now, one of the questions that was asked is, could I, or could you, press the sister numbers? Well, of course you can. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So right now we're sitting at $18, which is where I'd like to be on my numbers before we start the power press. I'm gonna give this dollar back for the hard 6. We're gonna rake back a buck. So to answer your question, yes, you could press the sister numbers if you wish. You know, that's your personal choice on how you like to press, right? For me, I like to press them both ways. The faster I get to $15 on every number, let's say in this type of strategy here, or $18, the faster I can start doing my power pressing, which is what we're gonna actually get to today. 415, okay, that's gonna pay 15 for one. Let's get some more reds out here. Okay, 15 for the $1, like this. So now you could move this one up to $15. You could move the 9 up to $15, and we can bank $5. Nothing wrong with doing that press. Again, I know the strategy itself is kind of there, right? But sometimes we have to play it the way we like to play it. What makes you comfortable? All right, 639, that's our point. We had bumped that up to $18. Okay, so we're gonna get paid 21, like this. Now, what are we gonna do with this 21 bucks? We're just gonna go ahead and bank it, why not? Or, you know what we can do? Because I like to keep everything even, drop another dollar, press your 8 to 18 bucks, right? And then we'll bring home 10. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Now we're starting to power press. Now, is this strategy a little different from, you know, Monday night? Yes, it is. It's still the same though, same premise. We're still regressing and pressing and regressing and pressing. But we had hit so many of the other numbers that it was essentially the same thing as regressing our 5 and 9 on the onset. 538, there's our point. Hard ways are off, and our place bets are off on a random shooter. Now we're gonna start our climb to our power press here, guys. Aces doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. It's just a free roll, something we don't get paid on. 516, wonderful. Okay, so 516. Ooh, we got 28 on this one. Nice. Shit, I was off on that one. Okay, damn. What I wanted. We got 24 actually. We can get paid 28. This is what we're gonna do. How to make this right. We're gonna go to $30 here, okay? We're gonna take back more profits because we want to get in a position. Oh, I got to give back another dollar for the hard 6. We want to get in a position where you're up on money, where the power press, if we 7 out, you don't feel it. Again, that's where the big hits come, right? It's when you're power pressing and you haven't taken enough into your chip rack, you feel it. You definitely feel it. All right, 538, that's our point. Good job, lucky shooter. 3 units on there. Gonna pay 21, 10, 15, 21, just like that. We're gonna go ahead and throw a dollar back for our hard 8, and we're gonna rack 20 bucks. Okay. Now we've got enough money made over here. Go ahead. We're gonna just do this full power pressing, just as you see it. 612. We don't need that. Doesn't help me. Doesn't hurt me. It's just a free roll. Once again, we don't get paid on. Ace deuce. Again, something we don't get paid on. if I did the math right, it looks like we
Oh.
probably had hit the smalls, but, all right, 527, everything is off, hardways are off, place bet is off, so we've got nothing to worry about here. All right, looking for a point. 6, 4, 10. Okay. 6, 4, 10. All right, hardways are gonna be on. We're playing this setup right. What I wanna do is this now, guys. I'm gonna regress this 6 down to 18. Okay, so now I'm gonna bank this quarter, let's say a green chip. Got 3 units on the 9, I got 3 units on the 8, 3 units on the 6, 3 units on the 5, and we got single units on the 4 and 10. Now we're gonna go into our power pressing like what I did yesterday. This is all profit right now. Everything on the table is actually profit. There's our 7 out. See, that was a pretty good call to bring that 6 down. Okay, sometimes luck is always in your favor, making good decisions. Okay, so we got a new shooter coming out, right? That means we got to start all over. Start all over with our regression. Okay. $5 is going to be for my hardways. I get $1 change. And I've got $100 to buy all this back up. I'm going to get $10 change because I got 90 on the table. Off, and hardways are off. All right, we got a new shooter. Go ahead and get to the end of the table like you went down there for a little bit. Just kind of pitch them down here. There we go. Wild shooter. Ace deuce. Okay, doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. Woo. Goodness gracious, gonna poke someone's eye out. Little reference to a
Shoot your eye out.
gonna shoot your eye out, kid. What is that, Christmas story?
Yeah.
639. 639. All right, points 9. Here we go again. Now, hardways are going to be turned on, and place bets are ready to roll. We want our 2 hits.
You don't want me to toss. You want me to just
Yeah, you can just throw them how you throw them. It doesn't matter how you throw them.
not like this?
Yeah, throw them however you want,
Oh,
except
hold on.
in the table. Wow. All right, guys. First time that's happened on El Toro. She threw the dice completely out of the table. Didn't even make it in. All right, aces.
Eesh.
Ace. Hitting all these tough numbers. Okay, here we go. Dice out. Looking for some numbers. Okay, guys, you can't see this, but it's a 4, 2, 6. Okay, there's our $35 for the 6. And we're regressing our 2. Right? Now we're taking the bulk of our money back off the table. And now we're looking for a couple more hits. Remember, all we need to do is collect 3 points, or there's a 4 right there. 3, 1. Okay, that's going to pay 9 or 10 for 1. So if this 5 would have hit, right, it would pay 15. I've already got 10 right there. All we need is 1 more hit. Then we can start pressing. Does that make sense, guys? So sometimes you kind of evolve the strategy a little bit, you morph it a little bit. There we go, there's another one. Okay, I'm going to do another 10 for 1. And you do it to where you're not going to miss out on rolls, but you're going to be pressing now. Because it's only, think about this, right? What are we regressing down? We're regressing down 15 plus 10 is 25 total dollars, or a $15 profit. We're just taking the hats off. Not a problem. So what we're going to do now is start pressing. All right, you guys come out. 4, 3, 7. Well, I thought we were. We're going to do nothing.
All right.
No big deal. No, it's no big deal. It's just random. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'm hitting the camera. Damn it.
Sorry.
My fault. Okay, no big deal. So we really didn't have that much out here to lose, so that you guys know. Now we're going to buy back in again. We got a whole new shooter. This time stand over here. We'll do a new shooter again. New direction, or same direction, just new position.
Right here.
Yeah, it'll be closer to the back wall this time. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, instead of pure 100% random, I'm gonna have her act like what I see a lot of at the table, which is dice setters. $100 to buy 90 across, $5 for our hardways. I've got $1 and 10, yeah? All right, so we're gonna have her set the dice in a 3-2-3-6, and she's shooting left-handed.
Ooh, geez.
Just so we can make it, you know, about as unbiased as we can get it, okay? Or as close to unbiased shooting as we can get it. There we go, ace deuce. That's perfect, that's actually ideal. So ace deuce doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. It's just a roll. Now if she shoots, you know, 30 times left-handed, then we're gonna have to go to the casino. She'll be shooting left-handed from here on out. All right, 6-3-9. So our point's gonna go to 9. Now we're looking for, again, a 5, 6, and 8, so we can start regressing 2, then power pressing. Now our hard ways are on, and we are ready to go. 6, 4, 10. Okay, wonderful hit. 6, 4, 10. Well, say wonderful hit, it's just a hit. It's gonna pay us 9, right? 9 for 5. $1 goes back to keep the hard 10 back up. We're raking 8. Okay? Again, looking for the 5, the 6, or the 8 so we can regress down and not take big hits on our own bankroll. 3, 1, 4, same thing. We're going to go ahead and collect 8 because we're going to put another $1 back up to keep the hard 4 back up. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, yesterday I was a little too aggressive in doing the strategy, and we ended up losing. Right now, we're up on money right now. So thank you guys for pointing those things out to me. Again, as a content provider, sometimes I just lose my head, right?
Disappointing.
I am on new medication. 639. There's our point. Have the same shooter. So we're going to drop $1. We're going to get our 15 for 1, and we're regressing our 5 and 9. Okay? No point in keeping ourselves exposed. The shooter still hasn't hit the 6 or 8, right? So if you chose and you wanted to do something like this, you swap the numbers, 4, 1, 5. There we go. I was going to do something different, but that's okay. 4, 1, 5, that's going to be our new point. Whoops. Guys, again, I'm surrounded by all kinds of booms and shit right here, so it's going to screw up the camera. I'm just not used to sitting down here. So let's say you wanted to do something like what Sleepy did. Took my strategy and you modified it, made it his own. Well, you can do that. You can put 25 on the 9, 30 on the 8 if you want, or 30 on the 9 if you wish. But for me, I'm trying to minimize the amount of money that's out there, so I'll just put 25 here, 30 here, leave this. My 5 is now $5. If I made a good decision, all she has to do is hit the 8 or the 9, and I can regress. All right, I know left-handed, right? Kind of strange.
Weird.
4, hard. Okay, there we go. All right, hard 4. It's going to pay 10 for $1. First thing we're going to do, collect that. Next thing is we got $7 coming for the hard 4. Whoops.
That's 8.
$7 right there. I'm going to drop $2 and we're going to press our hard ways $1 each. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, guys, my back is still a little sore, tight. I don't know what I did. Yeah, one of the comments is definitely probably true. Sitting at the table for, 10, 12 hours. Several of them. Probably has something to do with it. All right, 4, 2, 6. All right, so in this case, moving the 30 from the 6 to the 9 was probably a bad decision for me, right? Having to get another stack of reds, but that's the way this thing goes, right? I need a stack of whites. Okay, it's gonna pay 7. We got $2 on the hard 6, so we're gonna put $2 back. We're only gonna collect the $5. As you guys can see, these stacks of reds are growing quickly. We really want this 8 or 9 at this point to hit. 7 out. There we go. So that was a bad decision I made. And again, the reason, this kind of goes to prove something, right? So the reason I have chosen the 6 and 8 was because the combinations available of these numbers is so much greater than the 5 and 9. I think really it's probably the better way of playing this. All right, reduce that back down to dollars each. All right, so we got another $100. I'm gonna get rid of some of this red, guys. Got quite a bit of it. Okay. There's 5 of them. $100. I've got 94, right? So we're gonna take 10. Get $6 back. How about that? That work? And we still got several hundred up here. All right, new shooter. Scoot back some more now. So you're in a different position back there. And that was kind of a semi setter, right? And you're gonna get those guys on the table. Then you're gonna get just like what we got again, pure random again, just dropping dice, picking them up, throwing them at the dealer almost.
Sorry.
516, that's our point. All right, hardways are now back on, and our place bets are working, and we are looking for a bunch of numbers. We're not going to do a video that long today. We might keep it right at the same 35 minutes or so. 415. Okay, 415. It's going to pay us $15 for $1, 7 apiece. We're going to regress our 5 and 9, 1 unit. We're bringing back $25. Okay, our exposure has just been reduced. 6, 4, 6, 4, 10. Okay, 5 pays 9. We're only going to kick back 8 because we want to keep our hard 10 back up. Okay, here we go again. Now playing this way, you'll pretty much prolong your game. But more importantly, what's going to happen is, more than prolonging your game, 6-5 yo, more than that, what's going to happen here is that you're going to be able to take advantage of a long roll when it happens. You won't be as skittish, you won't be as squeamish, you won't be late to the dance to get on, right? 5, 4, 9. Going to pay our 7. We're going to take that to our chip rack. We still have to hit the 6 and 8 before we can do anything, guys. 7 out.
Oy.
Damn. Okay, not a problem. That's just the way it goes, right? There we go. All right, hold on. Gotta get this back up again. So 1, 2, and 3 units. We're gonna put up another $100. 104. Let's just do this. You drop 104, you get 10 change. I know it seems like we're going through a lot of money, but we're actually not. These 2 stacks here are a couple $100 already. All right, remember we started out with $500, so what's our time into this thing now? Where is it? Yeah, we're only 29 minutes, so we got about another 10 minutes. That's perfect.
Do we just randomly?
Yeah, random roll and let's go. Oh, left-handed, nice. 516. Okay, hard ways were off. They're now on along with all of our bets. Let's hope we get a lucky roll here and we catch a quick streak. 6, 4, 10. Okay, that's going to pay us 9. We're going to collect 8 because we want to keep our hard 10 back up for $1. Again, as our hard ways hit, we're going to go ahead and press each one of them $1 each. They usually end up paying out pretty good. That's our second 10 hit. We're going to do it again. 5 plus 3 is going to be 8. $1 goes back up, stays up, right? That's our second hit right there. Got another one. Whoa.
Yikes, what was that?
Almost a no roll. That's a 6-5 yo. All right, here we go. Dice out. 6, 3, 9. That's our first pair of numbers. We're going to drop $1. Dealer's going to pay us 15. We're going to regress down our 5 and our 9. Okay? Taking what we can off the table quickly. Now we just need a 6 or 8 to drop, and then we're in pressing mode. 10 hard. There we go. That's our what, third 10? Jiminy Christmas. Let's drop another $1. We'll collect 10 for that. Okay? So we collected 10 for that. Our hard ways are going to pay us 7. Like this. We're going to go ahead and press our hard ways $1 each. Okay? And we're looking for some more numbers. Come on, Lefty. 314. 314. Beauty. It's going to pay 10 for 1. So I'll have $1 already thrown out there. They'll pay me the 10. And I've got to put another $2 to keep my hard 4 back up. Done.
Stack's getting pretty good there.
Stacks are getting big. Red, at least. I'd like to get him into green. All right, here we go. 415. Nice. 415. It's going to pay another 15 for 1. Again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with collecting. You got to stay pretty true to what's going on here, right? With your numbers. Okay, hard 10. Hard 10 again. That's going to pay us 10 for 1. And now we got a hard 10 with 2 units on it. It's going to pay us 14 or 15 for 1. I have a bunch of them here. There's my 1. There's my 15. Yes, please. Stack them one on top of each other. There's our 15. We got the 2 leaning towers of Pisa over here. Okay. That's like the 4th hit on that 10, so that would be $24. 314. So we're hitting some pretty good numbers here. All right, 5 pays 9. We're going to get paid 6 because we have 3 on the hard 4. Okay, so we're going to collect that 6. All we need is a 6 and 8. The 2 most common numbers on the table, and we can't hit them.
I haven't rolled those in
Golly. 6-5 yo, that didn't hurt us, didn't help us. But here we go. 5-5 hard 10 again. I'm loving this. Okay. So, let's think about what's just happened here, guys. 10 for 1. Let's think about what's been going on here. We've hit this 10 probably 4 times, I want to say. We've hit the 4 probably 2 to 3 times. That's $40, $60, right? Well, that's more than what we've got, what we had here. We're going to regress now our 6 and 8 down to table minimum. Okay? Does this make sense what I'm doing? I know it's off plan, but you've got to be a little fluid here. We're going to bring back these 2 quarters. We've got single units on everything. Oh, I got to get paid on the hard 10. That's going to be $21. There's going to be 10, 21, like that. We're going to bump up our hard ways. $1 each, please. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of money here. So now we have taken our risk down. Guys, we've taken our risk down from the 6 and 8 because we have hit so many 4s and 10s. Does that make sense? What we would have made on one is $35. We've already made that plus the 10. So we've made $45 already and then some. Now we pretty much got to move forward here. 639. Okay, 639. It's going to pay 15 for one, right? Drop the one. We're going to collect our... Ooh, another stack of red is needed. We got a lot of reds in here, guys. 15 for one. Now, again, as someone had pointed out, yes, you can either split it like this. Nothing wrong with that. Bank the $5. You take a more conservative power press approach until you climb them up to $15. It's a long road to hoe, but you'll get there. 314, perfect. It's going to take drop 5. I'm going to get 4 change because I don't have whites, and they're going to give me $10. We're going to press now our 4 and our 10 because those things have been hitting consistently. 314, it's got how many on it? $4.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to drop another $5 to keep my hard 4 back up and bring back another white chip because I need a few whites. Okay, there we go. Now, keep on going. We're doing good right now. Oh, 527. Okay, inevitable. Gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We took advantage of a pretty good roll there. We made a little bit of money. We didn't make as much as we probably could have. Okay, everything's going to get wiped out here, but our losses are minimal. Our losses here are minimal. Sorry guys, I keep bumping this camera. Okay, 1, 2 units. Whoops. And I think we're going to do this probably as our last roll maybe. So we'll buy in one more time just because, right? Just that one more, just one more. I'm gonna buy in with another 94. And that should be 100 right there. Let's count it out. Yeah, little puppy wants to go outside. All right. Ooh.
Retreat.
Goodness gracious, what the heck is going on here?
Lulu, retreat.
There we go. 3, 4, 5. It's 100.
Lulu.
Take 90 for our top. Get 6 back because we're going to have our hardways back up as well. Dang, these are some pretty big stacks of reds I got here, so that y'all know. Okay, we got a new shooter coming out. This is going to be our last one, and then you'll see where we are after this. Hardways are off. We haven't gotten to our press yet because it's taking a little bit longer. All right, 639. We haven't really gotten to our big press. Whoops, 639. Here we go. Dice are out. Off they go. 4-4 hard 8. Nice hit there. Okay, that's our 35 and regression. That's our beautiful hit. 6 or 8s are always good because this is our full regress of the bulk of our money on this table. Now the other nice part about this one is that it hit our 8, so it's going to pay us $9, right? 54. We're going to press our hardways $1 each, just like before. We're going to rack up $5. Okay? So now we need to hit just one more hit because that's going to pay us $14. So whatever we get paid, we're 14 minus 5. Whatever we get paid, we're in good shape. And guess what? We hit our 9. That's even in better shape because we're going to get paid the full amount, $1 for 15. Guess what time it is, guys? Power press time. Now we can power press. Let's go, shooter. Lucky shooter. Aces. That doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. Here we go. Hard 4. Wonderful. All right, hard 4. We're going to drop another $1. It's going to pay 10. Oops, sticky. Just like that. Me, we're gonna go ahead, we'll split them up. We'll split them up again, why not? Hard 4 is gonna pay us 14. Yeah, it's gonna pay us 14. 4. Boost those up, there's our 10. Press our hardways up, another $1 each. Now we got 3 units on each one. So far from a $4 bet, not bad. Okay. Dice are out. We're looking for hard 10, hard 8, hard 6, anything like that, as long as they come in pairs. There we go, 4, 2, 6.
Yeah.
All right, 6 had $3 on it. 6 is going to pay 7, like this. Right there, we're going to go ahead and press our 6. It's going to go to 12. I'm going to drop $2, keep my hard 6 back up. Okay. Here we go. Keep going, shooter. Doing great. 516. Okay. That 2 units is going to pay us 14. I need the singles, right? But I also need to push this up. So we're going to get to 15. There's 14 right there. We're going to press our 6. And we're going to press our 8. Just like that. I need to drop $5 to keep my hard 6 back up to change. A lot of work as a dealer doing all this math. Imagine having 7 people you got to do this stuff for. Which reminds me, guys, dealers do a ton of work for you. Tons and tons and tons of work for us. They keep your money straight. They keep your bets straight. They keep everything straight. It's going to pay 15 for 1. Tip your dealers, man. Tip them. Please, tip them. We're going to press both the 5 and the 9. We got 3 units, 3 units. We're going to go ahead and drop another $1 because we're going to take our 8 to 3 units also. Now all our inside numbers are at 3 units each. Outside, unfortunately, small number. Well, we have 10 apiece. Not a bad number to be at. Ace deuce. 4, 2, 6. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be $21 is what it's going to pay. Oh, and we're going to do a 6 and 8. We're going to do our 6 and 8 power press. So here we're going to drop $10, get 1 change. Okay, and we're going to press, because this is going to pay 21. We're going to press this to 48, right there. Okay. I've got to put 3 more dollars for my hard 6 to change. So far, so good. Working like a champ. Take some pretty big hits. Here's what we need. 5, 1, 6. Wonderful. I will gladly lose them on the hard ways, right? So I'm going to throw 3 more dollars out there for my hard 6. Tell them, hey, hard 6 back up. Okay, that 6, the 6 right there is going to pay 56. I'm going to drop 5, get 4 change. Okay. 56, it goes to what, guys? Remember yesterday? 108. Just like this. Now, I'd love for her to luckily get the 6. I'd be even more ecstatic if she hit it in the hard way, 3, 3, and we can show you how this pays and reduces. There's 5, 3, 8. Okay, that 8's got how much we got on it? 3 units. Okay, it's going to pay 21, right? 21 bucks. We're going to do the same, just the exact same thing we did with this 6. We're going to drop $9 or 10 for 1. Just like this, and they're going to make this 8, 48. Whoops, like this. Did I already pay back the hard ways for the 8?
Yeah, I think.
No, here's 5 more dollars.
I don't think so.
5 more dollars for the hard 8. Keep it back up. 1, 2 change. Okay. So now we've got a heavy, heavy 6. We got a not so heavy 8. We've got standard, but I would say, standard bets for the 5 and 9. 6, 5, yo, doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us, doesn't do anything really in the grand scheme of things. Okay, All right, dice are out. Let's go. Come on, 6. 6 it is. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. So, I believe it was, I can't remember, Oscar maybe? Or whoever said, what do I do? What do you do? This is a great example of what we do. Throw $3 back out to the center and say heart 6 back up. They'll put it up in 2 seconds. Your 6 right here is going to pay $126. So we're going to do this. There's 126, right? We're going to regress this down to 30. That's what we were trying to get to yesterday. Regression. We pull down 204 off this table. Okay? That was our 6. That's what has to happen. Okay? Especially when you're playing at the conservative $5, $10, $15 range, right? Now we want this 8 or 10 to start hitting. 5, there you go. A 5 is good also. 5 is also good. Okay? 5 is going to pay 21. You're going to drop down $9. No, you're going to drop $4. Sorry, you're going to drop $4 down on the 5 and 9. And that's going to take us up to 40. Just like that. Again, this is where your power pressing is going to start making you power profits on top of profits. Okay? If you don't do this while you can, then you're going to lose money. You're going to lose an opportunity to make money. 437. So it looks bad, right? It looks bad, but it's not. So again, I said that was our last roll, and it was. So we are going to wipe this table clean. We got hit right where we needed to be hit. We lost some money. Yeah, we sure did. Damn, there was a lot of money on the table for most. Yeah, but we made money, and you're getting ready to see just how much. Okay? Sliding this stuff over. There's our 200. There's another 100. There's another 100, right? Black, black. We're just going to color it up as we go so y'all can see what has happened. We bought in with 500 underneath this other stack in here, and I can't color up my $3. That should be 100. 2, 5, 5 and 5. Okay. 5 chips. 5 times 4. There's a Hunsky. Black chip. Okay, we got another one. Actually, we got 2 more. Whoa, Nelly. Hey, my fingers caught that one. 5. There's another 100. There's another 100. Slide this back here to the dealers. Because we're coloring up, guys. We're walking away with some profits. Remember, this is going to be our second day. Let's call it our second day on it, on the real how to do this. Yesterday was kind of a tough one, but we still ended up losing yesterday, I think. Or, what is this? I don't know how many days we've done this.
I think.
Yeah, this is our 3rd video. Okay, we got 25, 50. There we go. So we started out our bankroll today with $500. The first day we were down probably 30, right there. The second day we were down, I want to say another 30. So there's our 500 original. We're up probably 200 bucks, give or take, right? Now, we had all random shooting except for one. The one shooter was the one that was setting at 3236 and throwing it down here. We didn't get many rolls out of it. We actually did better with our random shooter here towards the end. But this is, so far, day 3 of our regress to press. We're going to have a total of 5 days of this. And the reason we're not doing it back to back to back is because we want a little bit of time between touching the dice and not touching the dice. So today we're up a couple $100 overall, net. So after 3 days of playing, we're up $200. Not a bad place to be if you're going to Vegas for 3 days, because then you're coming home with some money just on a few, I don't know, call it less than an hour worth of playing, or we'll call it about an hour, simply because you got to go through some of these shooters. But we were betting on everybody around this table. So random shooters, random shooter, random shooter, random shooter, and then a semi-dice setter, and then another random shooter right after that. Seems to make sense, guys. So hopefully you guys like what's going on. You know, kind of interesting. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing, but I'm just not getting the subscribers. I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe the videos are different, maybe I'm different, I don't know. But yeah, help us build this craps community. I know there's a bunch of you out there. Like I said in my other videos, I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers. The first craps channel to get to 1 million subscribers. Well, that would be fantastic. If we can get there and y'all can help me, I would really appreciate it. Yes, as my wife just indicated, 1 million subscribers. Some movie references here tonight, right? All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And again, thank you guys for the comments. You kind of brought me back to where I should have been, which was on point for the way this strategy really works. I really need to sometimes keep remembering that I'm trying to play these strategies down to where it's going to be where everybody else is playing and not just me. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your patience. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for the comments. I know I've said that 3 times. Peace!